What's up, people on the internet? Today I want to show you why this lens is probably the MVP in my gear arsenal. Let's get to it. This is the 100mm macro lens, and this is probably one of my favorite lenses I love to use again till this day. This lens was actually the biggest mistake that I made at the beginning of this whole journey of photography and videography. I was definitely clickbaited in buying this lens. You know, it's the versatile lens for photos and videos. You definitely need a macro lens. While I do agree with that now, I feel like if you're starting out this journey, forewarning, just stop watching this video probably. This lens is just something that you just might pigeonhole you, like how it did for me at the beginning. I didn't know any of the basics, so learn all that stuff, come back to this video, and I'll show you why that this lens, after 2 years of just a lot of trial and error, a lot of struggles of learning how to do fake commercials and product photography, why this lens is the game changer. So if you know me, you see my Instagram, or you're probably watching me for a while on YouTube, I love the attention to detail. When creators make a product that has a specific small detail you probably don't normally see in an actual product, that's something I find so much joy. It's just nice. But that doesn't mean, I like the same thing, with macro lenses that you typically see in photos, bugs or flowers, or maybe something about someone's eye, things like that. While those are all really good photos and very beautiful to see time to time, that's just not my style. But I feel like a macro lens can be so much more useful in different ways, things like everyday carry photos, or photos things like this in the back. Things like that specifically, a macro lens can be so versatile and be able to be useful in those areas. This macro lens has definitely been opening new doors for me, and getting that extra compression, the out of focus elements, that different type of bokeh that you get from the actual lens itself has been something that I really love the most. And I'm not actually going this close to a product. I'm pulling back, I'm pulling all the way and still focusing the actual lens itself to the actual product, and that still brings out that finer detail that you normally wouldn't get if you're actually this close. Something about this lens, I don't know what it is, maybe it's the stabilization, but after just buying this converter for my A7S III, it really just made things a lot more pleasant in my experience with photography and videography. Now as for video, oh man, so good. Now this thing has been a great asset in my arsenal when I take B-roll shots. That video, my everyday carry stuff where I display the Benchmade, all that was just through this lens. I think personally using this lens kind of brings the more attention. It makes that out of focus and an in focus element. That type of stuff is great for this when you use the macro lens. So if you're interested as well into videos and stuff and you want some more detail in your photos or videos, the macro lens is the way to go. So again, would I recommend this lens? Yes and no. If you're an experienced photographer or videographer, I would definitely feel like this will open so many new doors in your aspect of creativity as well as your, photos or videos. But if you just started or you've been looking for a new lens and you're just not that experienced yet, I would hold off. This lens is great and I definitely feel like this is something I would recommend to you, but I feel like you should build your foundation a little bit better, and when the time comes when you feel like you found your own style, this will be an amazing lens for you when the time comes. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. That's it from me today. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And wherever you are, hope you have a blessed day. God bless. Peace.